do a quick update. I'm going to do a quick update. I don't know if I'm live or not. Because yesterday on somebody's YouTube channel, mommy's YouTube channel, which is funny, mommy was talking about dad. Um, there was a crazy that got on. She got past the gatekeepers or whatever, and so I do want to address a few things that she said about me, only because I don't take offense to a lot of things, but I did take offense to one thing she said about me, and I want to set the record straight on that, and so I'll make sure to clear that up in this live video. Um, when Patrick Frazee, when all this started happening, I watched YouTube group after Facebook group after YouTube sleuth after Facebook group after I watched all these groups and Facebook things all like pop up, and I said it from the very beginning that when there's blood on the streets, buy property or create a Facebook group. Well, over the course of a little bit of time, and just so everyone understands that I only created Dad with the Phone because Kelsey lives in my town. She lived in my town. She lived on literally the same street is how you got into the back of her condos, on the same street that I live on. And so that was why I got involved in this. I didn't get involved in this for some notoriety. I didn't get involved in this because I need you to click on view and like and subscribe or pay me. None of that. Didn't get involved in this case at all for that. I was reporting about the deer crossing the road, the city council, the corrupt cops. I was doing all that long before Patrick and Crystal Lee Kinney ever did anything to Kelsey. And so it was simply a natural progression to then start reporting about a murder that happened in my town from reporting about the deer crossing the road. All that aside, there are some other local people. When I say local, Deb, this lady Deb, who's pictured in the thumbnail in this video, this lady Deb lives down in Colorado Springs. She's married to a high-ranking government official, okay? I don't know everything about him, but I do know he's a high-ranking government official. This crazy lady got involved in the Patrick Frazee case and has been coming up to some of the court hearings. She got involved with the petition. But what she did is she started scamming people. She was running background checks on people illegally. She may have been involved in some different things, scams surrounding some people and different things. And so I didn't know all of this right off the bat. The first time I met her, or one of the first times I met her, was at this picture. This picture was taken at Beer Works, a block from my house, a couple of blocks from my house actually. But then all of a sudden, every time she started coming to town, or for whatever reason, I would start getting these text messages and messages. Hey Michael, I want to meet you for a beer, meet you for this, and I only met her once for a beer, and it was a short meeting, because I just didn't feel it. I felt like there was something wrong, right? Well, then all of a sudden, out of the blue, she starts writing these things in private messages about me that just aren't true. If you go to Facebook, I have posted these messages and posted these pictures because I want you guys to understand there is a little bit of history with this crazy lady Deb. And so she has done this. She did this months ago. A few months back, I received a screenshot of some crazy message she wrote, and instead of worrying about it, or instead of going like making a judgment about it, I simply wrote her and I said, hey, I haven't blocked you. And again, these messages are online on my Facebook page. I said, hey, I haven't blocked you. I haven't said anything about you. I don't know what your problem is. Don't be so emotional, you know? And all of a sudden, she gave me this long ass apology. She wrote, "I'm so sorry. I was overreacting. Please forgive me. I understand. I was an asshole. I understand. You can hate me." I had nothing negative. I didn't make this public. I didn't post these up. I didn't say this lady was crazy. All of a sudden, I then begin to find out other stuff about what she has done for other people. Well, then yesterday, she goes on another page, a mommy's page, Mommy Rambling. You can find the link. Somebody will point you to the video. I don't care. Go flood that lady's page with views. It doesn't bother me one bit. She goes off on this Mommy Rambling page about how I have broken the court decorum, about how it's my fault the press has been kicked out. She goes off, he's in this for notoriety and money and this, that, and the other. None of which is true, but let's start with the court decorum. When I did my reporting, the court decorum stops at the courthouse property. The court decorum does not apply to you and I when we're not on court. Court decorum is a temporary policy put in place by the judge of that courthouse. It is not a blanket policy that can just go anywhere. I can report about anything I want to report about anywhere. That is called free speech, whatever. Anyway, I made no reports from courthouse property. I made no reports from and breaking the court decorum. Are there people in that courthouse breaking the court decorum? I'm pretty sure there are. I'm pretty sure I could name about 12 people. I could name them out loud if I wanted to. Judge, if you need to talk to Dad with a phone, give me a call. I'll point them out for you. They'll call me 69. Snitching. She said Pam Klein is your rat. And she's a liar. Like she's lying about Pam Klein. I've met Pam Klein. Pam Klein has never, ever reported anything to me from the courthouse or above. I call her, you know. And so if I'm going to talk to Pam Klein, I'll talk to her. But this lady Deb is crazy. Okay, so she said some things about that. She's probably breaking the court decorum, to be honest with you, Judge Sells. I know you're watching. So you guys can, I could care less about that. There are some other things she said about me. She said that, I was in this, or when I was praying for Cheryl Barrett, and when I was praying, we had a prayer, like we had a little meditation. It was a powerful moment on one of my Facebook pages. She went off to say how bad of a wicked person I am. Tom and Deb. Tom's her husband. He's a high-ranking government official. They're a bunch of scam artists is what they are. And so, but she went off to talk about how my prayer time for the Barrett family was all of this stuff. I will tell you right now, I take great offense to that, but I don't take great offense. I could care less about what she said about me. I say this as a strong just warning to Deb. Don't ever attack someone's faith. The reason why is because you have no idea what kind of power their faith yields. And I said this a couple of different ways in the Facebook that I did about this, but far greater people than you have been taken out for talking about people's faith. And I'm not going to do anything. The powers that be, the creator, the designer, the guy who controls it all, he seems to frown on when you attack someone's faith and when you try to persecute them for their faith. This is why I could care less what you believe, whether you believe in a higher power or the trees of the earth. If you can meditate to the trees and get results, do it. But don't ever attack someone's faith, because I have witnessed it with my own eyes. People being taken out. And it's a very dangerous place to put yourself in. Not because I am not a violent person. I don't plan. I could care less. You have even said in your own words, I have been nothing but a gentleman. But when you attack someone's faith, be very, very careful. Because the powers that be do not play lightly to that. They do not play by your rules. They do not play by the judge's rules. They do not play by law enforcement rules. They play by the powers of the universe. And lady, the powers of the universe, the powers of the world, the powers of the gods, the powers of the trees, they do not play by the rules of social media. And your life could be destroyed overnight and you not even know why. So be very careful when you attack people's faith. And you attacked my faith. You attacked the faith of the people on the other end of that prayer. And you attacked Cheryl Barrett's faith. And you attacked Kelsey's faith. And so I tell you to be careful, not because I think something bad is coming your way. It's because I have seen it too many times. I have seen it too many times. And so I wanted to address those things because she went on Mommy Rambling's show, and Mommy Rambling let her ramble and let her say these things about me. And I would say the same thing to Mommy Rambling. When you tie yourself to wickedness like this stuff that was happening on your show, it's bad for you. It's great for me. You're saying my name and people are coming to my channel and subscribing. And so it is what it is. But when you attack people's faith, you cross boundaries that aren't No, I understand, Roman. Yeah, I mean, people don't have to tell me. Respectful is also respectful is a relative term, right? What one person finds respectful, another person will find disrespectful. What one person finds admissible, another person will find disgusting. And so, yeah, very likely, Laura, Tom is Deb's husband. The reason I say this is because Tom he's a high-ranking government official. He also has ties to Aaron Frazee. Aaron Frazee is a high-ranking government consultant. She was a government contractor, but I think she's considered a consultant now. But I have actually spoken with people who have worked under Aaron Frazee, and it is not good stuff. So the deal is this: when people if people want to talk bad about me, it doesn't bother me. I'll address it if it comes to my attention, and it's cool. So I'm down with addressing these conversations. I just don't like it when I take great offense when people attack others' faith. And so when that happened, I at that point, some of the things that she said weren't like saying that I broke the court decorum and the law enforcement's looking for me is just flat out ludicrous. Trust me, if law enforcement had anything that they could arrest me on, they would arrest me on. Make no mistake about it. And so that kind of stuff is just false. She's a liar, a scam artist. And if you go over to my Facebook, you can actually read some messages between me and her. She's crazy. And she said that Patrick's my buddy. If you watch Dad with a Phone, you know the defense hates me. You know that Patrick does not like Dad with a Phone. I promise you that. And so with all of that stuff, that's like the truth is easy. That's the easy shit. The truth is the easy shit. It's the stuff that gets mixed in with it. When she started talking about me trying to, one thing, she had no clue that we prayed for Cheryl Barrett before anyone knew Cheryl Barrett was taking the stand. Listen, we prayed for Cheryl Barrett before anyone knew Cheryl was taking the stand. And that was a move of those higher powers I was talking about. Those things you don't mess with, those places you don't want to go. You don't want to go to those places, because I promise you this, woman. I promise you this. My faith is greater than yours. And I take pride in that humble position. So I will let that one fall where it may. One day when I stand before the master designer, the guy who created all this, if I do stand before him, right? If we stand before the master designer, I'll have to answer for a lot of things. But one thing I will never have to answer for is my belief that the multitudes can move things. And I have said it on this, I have said it on these YouTubes, I have said it on my Facebook pages. The multitudes can move things you and I we do not understand. And so that's why I am very straight to the point. You mess with a man's faith like mine, it is dangerous. I have seen the danger happen for others, and it's not coming from me. I will be out of the state. I will be all out of everywhere. I will never threaten you. I would never come near you. I would never physically do anything to you. Your life will ruin because you mess with things you do not understand. That's what happens when you mess with the people, the things, the beings, the creator, the trees, the universe, the karma, whatever you want to call it. When you start messing with that stuff, you are messing in realms you do not understand. And so when you start attacking people who are saying prayers and positive thoughts for Cheryl Barrett long before she got on the stand, when you start messing with those things, woman, watch yourself. Not from any human, not from any person. Your life will crush before you, and you won't know why. You'll be trying to pick that shit up going, what happened? Take it for what it is. I just have seen it too many times. I have seen it too many times. I am humbled by what I've seen when people attack people's faith. They attack people's beliefs. They attack people for wanting to bring a positive energy towards someone who is in need and someone who is in pain. And that's what was happening. Something happened in the supernatural. And when you attack those supernaturals, girlfriend, crazy lady, whatever, Deb, you do not know the powers you're messing with. And so let that go. Done. Over with. The disclaimers out there. If you want to go see the video that they badmouth me, go find Mommy Rambling. Mommy Rambling, I don't have anything against you except that when you play with the wicked, you become tainted. And I didn't know nothing about you yesterday, but you were already tainted in my views, right? Like, not my viewers. Some of my viewers like you. But if you taint yourself with the people you have on, it will always be with you. So for Mommy Rambling, all I could say is, I guess, be careful on who you have on your show and who you let them talk about. Because when they can't, again, if she just wanted to say some stuff about me breaking court decorum, listen, if they wanted Dad in cuffs, I'd be in cuffs. I'm not in cuffs because I didn't break the decorum. The decorum stops at the court property line. It's very clear in the court decorum that the court decorum stops at the property line. So yeah, there you go. I didn't break court decorum. If there are 100 people in that courtroom, there are at least 25% of those people are breaking the court decorum rules. And judge, if you want to know who's breaking it, put me on the stand. Call me 69. I'll rat them all out. I'll snitch on all of them. I'm teasing. Calm down. Calm down, little rats. Calm down, little mice. Calm down, Teller County. You did a terrible job enforcing the court decorum. Let's just say that. I hope they ban all cell phones. I hope they ban all electronics. I hope they don't let any laptops in there, Judge. Stop it all. And Dad with the phone will have the best report anyone can have. What else? I didn't do it. Don't come after my faith, because that's just a dangerous place to be. It's a dangerous place to be. Your husband ain't high ranking enough to protect you from the powers that be. And the powers that be, the things we do not understand, the karmas, the universe itself. So don't attack people's faith. That's a terrible place to be. If you want to believe the lies of the scam artist, believe the lies of the scam artist. She may suck. Now people want to know, am I going to be in court tomorrow? I don't know. I might go fishing tomorrow. I kind of want to go fishing. You meant Sam. Sam's good, but Sam's got his own weaknesses. Sam's a 23-year-old kid. Second news station he's been at, the very first court case he's ever covered. Sam's specialty, believe it or not, is fire. Sam came down here to Colorado Springs to cover the fires, and he just kind of lucked out and fell. I like Sam, by the way. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. What was I going to tell you? Sam knows why I wasn't at court. I told Sam a week ago, I was like, somebody's paying me not to be there. And if the money gets big enough, I'm not going to go to court, because I'll take that damn money and not go to court. And somebody paid me enough money not to go to court, and I still got the best report. That's a win-win. Daddy wins both times. So people will pay me not to go to court. And I tell people all the time, if you want me to say something nice about you, put a big fat envelope underneath my doorstep. I'll say something nice about you. I didn't go to court because I got paid a lot of money not to go to court. That's all I can say. But who still had the best report? All right. Peace out. Y'all have a good day. Once Upon a Crime is leaving, so I'm leaving. And so there you go. I'm out. My name's Michael, Dad with a Phone. Find me on Facebook. Find me on YouTube. Go like the Woodland Park Underground. Go to Dad with the Phone on Facebook and give me a 4-star review. Or a 5-star review. Do a 5-star review. It's better. A 5-star review is better. There you go, Jamie. Oh, and for the haters out there, Jamie, will you put up my PayPal just so I can get some hate from people? The more people hate, the more my PayPal goes ching ching. So my PayPal is down on the bottom. If you somehow are a self-made millionaire and you want to support Dad with a Phone, you can pay me to go to court. And so there you go. Other than that, life is good. If you got any questions, I'll be on tomorrow. Don't you worry. I'll be putting out reports all day from wherever I'm at. Whether I'm in court or I'm on the lake, I'm going to be putting the most accurate, up-to-date info you can get about the Patrick Frazee case. And friends, kids, loved ones, that is simply, Deb wants you to bring her on. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe not. She don't deserve to be on Dad with a Phone. She can come on Dad with a Phone when she puts out a public apology on Mommy Rambling. How about that? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you on the flip side. We will talk to you guys later.